Well, and start is really the culmination of years of thought. It is difficult in our world sometimes so concentrated with oneself and exhibitions to begin to think of how to involve other people into that process. So Well and Start compresses two very different models. One is a scientific laboratory, which I had experience in my time as a physicist, and the other one is the monastery, a kind of environment which I never experienced directly but have always admired. I'm very interested in seeing how we can contribute to the community around us, to both the local community of the art world in Miami, but also to the disadvantaged community that surrounds the building, particularly the children. So this is a way that Well and Start perhaps can make a difference. Stand right here. What the kids got to work was just a piece of paper that had all these butterflies, and they got to color the butterflies as they wish. So they were having a great time, whatever, and all those papers had actually a number behind. And when they finished coloring the butterflies, we assembled them all and put it together, and it was this, very beautiful sort of head of Mozart with butterflies. So it was really nice, and they were all shocked because they didn't know how all these parts work together. So we can do something like that. What we can do is print out big versions of birds that we put on the wall. So we just use tempera, which is really easy for them to use. And we have to get, we just get brushes for them.
Pencils at all? For them to sketch with, or you want them to sketch with me?
No, yeah, let's do it with pencil. We're going to have them do birds and hands. And then we prepare it beforehand here in the studio. We're going to have the skeleton for a little plant. Actually, it's going to be a big plant. And then they will work on their hands, they'll work on these birds, go out and get a snack. And while they get a snack, we're going to put it together. So the birds are going to be the leaves, and the roots are going to be their hands.
Like a bird on the wire, like a drunk in a midnight choir, I have tried in my way to be free. Like a worm on the hook, like a knight in an old-fashioned book, I have saved all my ribbons for thee. If I've been unkind, I hope you will let it pass by. If I've been untrue, I hope you know it was never to you. Like a baby stillborn, like a beast with his horn, I have torn everything that reached out for me. But I swear by this song and by all of the things I've done wrong, I will make it all up to thee.
And this is going to make what?
Brown.
Well, it's going to make not brown, right? Yellow. Yellow. What is yellow? Blue and red made. Purple, right. And that painting there is on the battleship that was sent to Japan. It started to show in Japan, and I did, and I kept that one for myself.
Look at those
do, you work and you make these paintings, and then somebody buys your painting, you make a little bit of money with that, and then you like that, and then eventually you accumulate enough money you can buy a building. When I started out, when I was younger, I painted in a garage. You had a question, then we'll go back. I have a question. How much you saw your paintings when you were painting? How much will I sell them for? The highest thing you ever sold. Well, they're expensive paintings.
When did you start studying on those paintings?
When did I start? Well, I started when I was a kid, but then I went to school.
When did you start selling?
Selling them? When I was 22. Now I'm 45 right now. And you know, they don't know what the final result will be. They're going to come here and they're going to see the stem there on the wall, and they're going to assume it's part of my work. And we're not going to tell them what they're working for. The idea is that the assembly is a surprise, because you know the foundation for what we're trying to do here is this idea of these charities working together to build something collectively. So the idea of building something collectively for the kids is really important. But the aspect of surprise, knowing they were working for something that then added to something bigger, is also very important. So you're going to go and find your hand and find your bird. Who's going to be the first? All right. Has become alive with just the connections that you have made between your hands and what's possible, which are the birds. So we made this alive. There was nothing in this room before, and we have made it all this weave and mess of colors just by what you have done, by putting these two things together. And now, try to remember this very simple little tree of hands and birds. Alright? So now hold it in there for a second. So I think we can take a picture of you guys together doing this.